3, 2, 1.
Hey, what a great day for the Blue-White game, Neil. 71,000 people. Weather turned out to be really good. We got to see what Tommy Stevens can do. Just, there's always a fun spring experience here.
Yeah, he showed a strong arm. It's 117-7 now in 4 Blue-White games under James Franklin. And he came in, I was a little surprised because he came into the game saying that he was trying to create a little bit more of a competitive environment. And I guess I was kind of looking for the teams to be divided up a little differently that could allow that. But 71,000 people, it was a good day. They did well with a lot of former players and recruits and whatnot. I guess I'm just, trying to see a little bit more of a competitive game. I'm trying not to complain, honestly.
You're being a wet blanket for the Blue. Well, but here's the thing.
What can I tell you?
Hey, I was really impressed with Tommy Stevens. What you're getting at is you never know fully what to take out of this when you're throwing against second, third team guys and backups. So I think that's a good point. What I wanted to see from Tommy Stevens today, because I think they have a Heisman Trophy candidate in Trace McSorley. They obviously have one in Barkley. But I wanted to see, can Tommy Stevens throw the ball? We know he can run. Man, he's got a really good arm. He put a lot of zip on those 15 and 20-yard throws. He threw over the middle, threw the deep ball well. I think if anything were to happen to McSorley, I don't know that they would really miss a whole lot.
Pretty much every time he's been in the game, whether it's been other Blue-White games or Iowa last year or late in the season against Maryland or in Maryland earlier in the season, he's played pretty well. And McSorley, sometimes the receivers made great plays for him last year. Stevens seems like he might have a stronger arm.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, he really put a lot of zip on those. That 50-yard bomb to DeAndre Tompkins down the right side, that was a laser beam throw, and Tompkins made a nice catch. But look, the spring game, 26-0. We didn't see a lot of players, including Saquon Barkley, which is to be expected. What do you take most out of this, other than maybe Tommy
Well,
Stevens?
They didn't get anybody hurt. It's good. I was interested. Brandon Polk coming back, made a nice play for a touchdown. Looks like he'll be the kick returner. I mean, I didn't return any kicks, but he was back there catching them. And I thought that was somebody who they had really built around 2 years ago, and then they redshirted him last year. So he was sort of a Brandon Polk sighting, and they're going to be looking for a lot of different guys to contribute because Godwin gave them a lot.
And my takeaway is just the depth in the program. We've got a story on this in the newspaper as well. I mean, where this program is now, where compared to where it was a few years ago, they've got 2 and 3 deep at pretty much every position. It's back to being, kind of normal. And look, we saw a lot of guys out here today that could contribute if need be, and that's what you need to be a good, solid, all-around football program. You can't just have starters, because your starters are going to get hurt. And if this program is going to be great, I think that that's what's going to have to be the depth.
Yeah, it's taken 5 years a lot quicker than anybody thought. But they're really back in a position where the expectations are high again.
Absolutely. All right, for Neil Rudel, I'm Corey Geiger, and Phillips Moore on our video. Hopefully you enjoyed the spring game.